All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Move, Groove, Grow podcast, the place to make moves, find groove, and grow in your greatness. It's been a minute since I've done this. Main reason I'm doing this is because I want to start sharing updates of behind the scenes stuff, of things I'm working on. I vlog a lot of stuff. I just haven't had time to really edit it. I'm like 5 years behind on my personal vlogs, which is I've decided to reformat the whole thing completely. Um, and I'm busy doing a whole bunch of other stuff, whether it's dance or with my agency or with this channel on YouTube, doing reaction stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff I'm juggling, and this I figured this would be the one of the more low cost, minimal effort ways to give behind the scenes updates and stuff of what's happening, with in regards to the companies I'm working with, the dance stuff, and just overall the idea is to help kind of share the process of what it's like building a dance company, building an agency, building this whole, I guess, quote unquote personal brand stuff on the YouTube side of things, via just lessons that I've learned, and hopefully eventually like do some more tactical stuff. There's things that I've been doing on the end that's been helping, and I think that might be useful. The YouTube channel has been focused a lot on reaction stuff, but I want to get back to sharing knowledge, in regards to not just dance tutorials, but also sharing stuff that helps me run these companies, because I'm not just dancing in the dance company. I'm also, um, running the company to make sure it's smooth, all production is smooth. I also want to share perspective on behind the scenes stuff in regards to dance, which kind of helps me transition to this main thing that I want to share is, uh, the lesson that I've been getting this past 2-3 weeks is things will always take more time than you think. If it is especially if it's a big project, you we have this ideal version of like, I'm gonna hit my goal in 30 days, 90 days, and we feel disappointed when we don't hit it, because sometimes the time required is the time required, and sometimes it takes more than 90 days. Sometimes it's a skill issue, sometimes it's a time issue, because some things just take time. You can't some part of the process you can't just force, and sometimes we just don't have the skill to meet that required time, and just sometimes life throws random challenges like this crane fly just hanging out in front of my camera. Go away. I'm trying not to like go crazy on camera right now. um but yeah, it's sometimes things just come our way and it causes a delay, and it kind of throws our progress off. So, like, recently, just to give stories to help illustrate the point, um, recently, Temper Tantrum, my dance company, we our upcoming project that we're working on is, Universal Rhythm Revisited, which is a retelling of our sold out dance show back in October. Um, we originally had it planned for April to start filming. We delayed it to July this month, and because of the progress that we did not have in terms of time, and also skill for, and it's just it was just inevitable that we had to. It was just unfortunate that we had to delay it, uh, delay at least part of it, because we either we either force the issue, make it super stressful, and we try to force a product out, or we give it a little bit more time to make sure that it's not a crappy product. So I think I was also reminded that I think this because we actually started filming this past weekend, and it was honestly fucking rough. It was because from the moment we started and until we finished, it just felt like we were just gasping for air to try to get things done. And I'm honestly kind of worried to check out the footage. And it was one of those things that I think I was just overly optimistic in terms of what we can done in 4 hours with the dancers we have, with the schedule that we had in terms of rehearsal. Because my dance company, Temper Tantrum, we rehearse once a week. I know, which is very minimal compared to a lot of companies, that some like concert dance companies that rehearse 5 times a week, or some other competitive companies that rehearse 2 to 3 times a week. This is very limited, because one, it's like for me in a work schedule and everyone's work schedule, that's what it just happened to work out. But it's definitely making me reconsider having to do like resorting to 2 rehearsals a week. It's just because time, we need those reps, and there's too long of a break in between. So, and then what happened, um, just towards this past filming, kind of was the a reflection of that. Like there was a lot in little time. We got it done, but was it done well? I have yet to find out. Um, yeah, and another example of that was just is a film project that I was brought on as a dancer. Then I was bumped up to be choreographer, and then I was recently told about the timeline of what the shoot schedule is, and it just sounds fucking ridiculous. The amount of things that we're trying to do in one day in LA and at Vegas, and I'm just I'm not signed or anything. I have zero NDA about it, but I'm just like I'm actually in the middle of writing an email about all these concerns. I talked to some of the other dancers and some of the other actors that are involved in it, and it's one of those things that are that for us. There's a lot of questions that weren't answered on the first day of for us rehearsal. Um, and the main like how this ties in is because they're trying to film, just to give a little bit, is that they're trying to film like fuck it, I'll say it. Like, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear like the garden work that's happening outside the apartment, but they want one of the things they want to do is they want to film at multiple locations in LA in one day, which with zero permits, which makes it a little harder. With about 20, a cast of 20, and I'm not sure how much crew there is. And they're thinking of going from Pasadena to Griffith Park to Hollywood to the beach. And I don't know if you, and those of you who have never been to LA, that's fucking far. And you better have a great day of traffic. Like, and then just the logistical thought of coordinating 20 people to one spot and then bring the equipment and assume that you're not gonna get caught. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. This is a lot of red flags. Anyways, that kind of stuff, like tying back into it, is like it's gonna take more than a day to do that this type of shot. I'm pretty sure it's possible, but it's like there's a lot of questions that have to be answered for us to at least for me to jump back on board, because I honestly think I'm about to walk away from this project. So hope you guys are enjoying that part. But yeah, anyways, that's the main lesson I want to share with you guys in terms of this update on my channel or on the podcast. So however long you think it's going to take, triple it. Things are always going to take more time than you think. Yeah, that's a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff. And then I also want to make sure that it's also as I share updates, I want to share that there's a lesson through these updates. And I hope you guys found this fun, valuable, entertaining. I will see you guys in the next update. Do all the things. I'll see you guys later.